everybody, it's Corey 3 Set Girl, and I am doing this from a different location than I normally do. I'm not home right now. I'm in Northern California at my parents' house, and I wanted to film really quick this awesome setup I have for all of my my travel supplies that I brought with me. I have this really cool decorating supplies pouch that is a companion to my planner supply pouch that I've already shown on YouTube. Well, I have this one for decorating supplies, and then I have the most amazing planner bag ever in the history of evers that I wanted to show you. So this was my planner supplies pouch that I had originally shown on YouTube a little earlier, but I will go ahead and quickly review what's in it again. I've made a few changes. So let me see if I can adjust my camera to come in a little closer. So these are the same little essentials I had in the last pouch. It's just a few little things. I have some washi card for holding washi. This was a business card I laminated, and this is a bookmark, page marker from Happy Scrappy, and I just kind of covered those with washi to have. And I have my little correction tape, my mini correction tape, my little Hello Kitty USB drive with some computer files on it, and then these two amazing tools from Smashbook. So Smashbook has this really awesome pen that has a glue stick on one end and a pen on the other. It is brilliant, and it's a really teeny tiny little pen too. So if you like fine tip pens, this is for you. But I love it for this alone. The fact that it has a glue stick on the cap is amazing. And this little guy are scissors. How cool is that? I have to say, these are great for having on a plane. You're allowed to have any pair of scissors that are under 3 inches or 4 inches. I can't remember now, but I think it's under 3 or 4. I really don't remember. But these fit within that frame, so I was able to actually carry these on the plane with me. And you actually kind of push them down versus pulling them open because they're kind of spring-loaded. But for just doing a little bit of work, you know, for like travel or whatever, they're actually quite handy. So I had these two with me on the plane, and this is actually what I carried on the plane with me, was this little pouch. In here, I have 3 roller stamps and 1 acrylic block. And then I have a stamp set, which is the one I use mostly for planning. It's the List It set from Studio L2E. And then I have this set, which is from Studio Calico. I use this for listers. And then I have these 2 little tiny mini sets of stamps. This is L Studio, and that's Citrus Twist. And they're adorable, but they fit in this little pouch. I really wasn't using the pens in here very much that I had in here previously, so I decided for this trip I was going to make it be more about stamps. So I was able to fit all of my roller stamps in here. Well, actually not all of them. There was quite a few I left behind, but I was able to take the ones I really, really cared about most. So I have like a date stamp and then 2 phrase stamps. And then one little trick that I did before I left home was I put a little number on the top of every handle, and it matches the little key. See the number 1 there? Matches the number 1 here. This tells me what that stamp is going to say. This comes on the back of every roller stamp package. I just snipped it out and put the little number on it so it matched this one. And I showed that on Instagram as well, if you want to check that out there, which gives more detail. So anyway, those are all smushed in here along with my little acrylic block. And then on this side I have a collection of journal cards, because those are always awesome for traveling with. And doing some quick journaling so that you have less work to do when you get home. And then on this side, I've been doing this forever. I have had these little fun little bags. So I have these little guys that are full of little bits of like stickers and ephemera and scrapbook embellishments. I took my mini flags and I actually labeled each little bag what they were. So this was Amy Tangerine, and that's the confetti collection in there. So I have just enough to do a little bit of decorating in my planner if I want to on the plane. And I have them all secured with a binder clip and a little clippy clip. So they're all in there. That is one of the ideas I've had. I've been carrying that around forever, but I've love using this. Even before I was ever a planner girl, I have always used these little bags with the clippy on them for like other little, I was making jewelry a lot, so it was really easy to just carry a bunch of little supplies in there for those, which is how I discovered them in the first place, is when I was into jewelry. So this was my essentials kit, and it came with me on the plane. And then I'm zipping it up very quickly. And so that actually went into my carry-on, so it was nice and snug in there. And then my decorating bag. So this particular bag came from Target. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see it, because it's bigger. And it unrolls. It's for beauty organization, just like the Orla Kylie bag is. This bag was awesome. So I actually did end up taking this to the pool, and I was planning and scrapbooking poolside. It was so much fun, and this thing was a dream. And I couldn't believe how much stuff I was able to fit into it. So this is a product made by Contents, and it's kind of one of those bags that you kind of hang up and hang over like the back of a door or something. It has a zippered compartment up here. It has a zippered compartment here, and then it has a Velcro pocket here, and then another open compartment here. On this side, it has a Velcroed compartment here. And then it has this larger clear vinyl zippered compartment here. So I'm going to show you how I built this and what I put in it. So for this side, now these all had a cool little plastic bag they were in, but I lost it along the way. So this is basically a bunch of scraps that ended up happening because I was planning and having fun, and I ended up with a lot of little scraps of stuff. There's some stickers here, but basically it wasn't this scrappy when I, when I left. But it's all the scraps from cutting up paper while I was sitting there planning. So now I have a bunch of like little scrap paper. If I was at home, all of this would be inside of a tray. I have a scrap tray where I keep all of this. I don't ever throw away pieces that large out. Like even this strip, which is what comes on the very edge of a scrapbook page, it has that pretty pattern on it. I'd probably end up using that. So I end up keeping this kind of stuff. It has life in it still. So I have some sheets of some stickers that I brought with me. These are little word strip stickers. I have more word strip stickers and tags. So those all got piled in here. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to build this in a second. So I brought some stamps, more stamps with me. These are the emojis from not October Afternoon, but they're from A Beautiful Mess. And then these are two sets from Studio L2E. This is the Iconic Outline and the Creative Plans stamps, which I love and cannot wait to use. I was thinking of a million different things I could do with those little iconic outlines. And then I have this one, which is a Studio Calico. It's a special Emily McDowell stamp set, which I loved. And then this is from Ashley Goldberg, and it's like an art journal kind of stamp, a really fun one. So I brought, he wants to keep escaping. He's gonna get lost. I need to put him in some kind of container. Okay, so this is how I built it. I put all my stamps in first, and then I put my scraps in here second, because they're all zippered in and safe. I have an extra little set of stickers here. And then I have a glue stick, which I was squishing in here. And then I have these little stamps from Prima Marketing. They're the chalk edgers, the Prima chalk edgers. I picked out 3 colors that I thought were really pretty and summery, and that's what I've kind of been using for all my stamping needs. And then I have a black one. And so those ones I was squishing in here. And then, I forgot one thing, my Reset Girl sticker organizer book. That is, I've filled it full of stickers, and then that one is going in there. Okay, so now they're all in here. So that's all in this set, and then I have a bunch of scrapbook embellishments. So this is a basic gray, a whole collection of scrapbook embellishments from them. That's something I made. And then I just grabbed, I use these clear bags to package my stickers in my shop, and I use those to just put scrapbook embellishments from. I grabbed a package, I snipped out the back where they actually have like a picture of all the pieces in it, and then I just filled the bag full of the pieces, slipped that in so I could just visibly see which kit this was. And then I did that for a few of them. So I have like this collection. Whoop. That one just went everywhere. Okay, these are from Chic Tags. And then there's more from the Chic Tags, and then I have that little collection. So I just grabbed some scrapbook embellishments because they're probably one of my most favorite things to decorate with, for sure. And I'm going to, I've been squishing them in here. Putting there. They lay nice and flat, which is nice. So they're actually really easy to pack. These little library card pockets I got from Pebbles, and I actually bought a ton of these for the Listers kits. They're super cute. They've got these little cards that slip out of the pockets, and you can just glue the pocket right into your project. So I brought some of these, and I'm going to pop those into this little guy. And then I didn't use these as like I thought I was going to, but I brought a bunch of these like little square stamps. I got these from Michaels. So I love these so much, but I just didn't use them like I thought. They were just like just in case stamps. So I actually had them all set up here in this little front pocket. But just the height and the size of them, you can see that, you know, you can actually get some pretty bulky items in here, which is what I found interesting. And then I put an extra Amy Tangerine roller stamp in here. I just found my extra glue stick, so I actually wasn't sure where it was. I actually had 2 glue sticks in here. I carry them everywhere. And then I have this little extra zippered bag. It has some library card pockets for listers that I had made, or not made, but brought for the trip to do my lists with. So I have them in this. I had that originally in here in this little kind of zippered compartment, but I'm trading places with it. And I'm just going to put this into my planner bag, and you'll see in a second that amazing bag. Okay, and then here are my fun little clips. These all came from Amanda on purpose. They're these fun little fabric ribbon clips. I absolutely love them. I begged her to make some for me, and I told her, sell these. They're amazing. They're so fun. They're one of my favorite things to add to my planner. And then these little clips from Prima Marketing, I just added here to the edge, so I had them. This is I think that's a Maggie Holmes little deer. And then one of the little washi clips that I've made, I just added that just so I had it, because you never know. And then in this last little compartment here, I'm putting my Messy pen and a Staedtler pen. I'm putting them in here. A pair of my Cutter D scissors, and then some extra little washi binder clips are going in there. Okay, so this all got zipped up, and now I'm just kind of folding it in on itself and securing it with the little snappies, and then they're all super nice and like tucked in here and not going anywhere. It's an awesome, awesome bag. Okay, so let me show you guys the awesomer bag, the awesomest bag ever. Okay, so for the remainder of my supplies, I wanted to show you this awesome Orla Kylie diaper bag, and I just got it at Target the day before yesterday, and I immediately ran home and posted about it because I thought it was the most amazing bag. It's been years since I've needed a diaper bag personally, but one thing about diaper bags that I do know is they are crazy with pockets. So this particular bag, which is super, super sturdy, it has these reinforced handles that have like vinyl underneath, which I think is such a nice touch. So when you're holding your bag, it is just really It's really nice and sturdy. It is amazing. It's a nice size too. I would guess that to be at least 16 to 18 inches wide. And so inside the bag, you have a zippered compartment here, and then you have these two elasticy compartments there. And then on the other side, you have two more elastic compartments inside. On the outside, you have these zippered bags that have like a gusset here so that you can actually get wider items in there. So you have two of those. Really nice. There's little vinyl tags on here for the zipper pulls to make them sturdy. I got this when I was in Hawaii from the Honolulu Cookie Company. It's a little pineapple. How cute, right? So I added that to one of the little zipper tags. So on the back is the final pouch that is really wide and it closes. It has a magnetic closure on it, which is nice. And then you can actually snap these off the bag, so all you have is just handles if you didn't want that long strap. It came, I bought it, and this is how I did it. I bought it online. I went online looking probably for Orla Kylie at Target, and this came up, and I think that there were 4 different designs. What I did was I chose the pickup in-store option, so I just found a local store that actually carried it, and I purchased it online and then just went and picked it up at Target the next day. It was really cool. They had it waiting at the customer service desk and everything. So that's one way to go, so you're not driving around from Target to Target looking for it. I don't even know what the baby section looks like at Target, so I don't even know, like, are they just sitting there on the shelf? I have no idea. So that's what I would recommend, is using the online option and having it delivered to you, or picking it up if you have Targets close to you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how much. It actually holds a ton. If you look online, or I'll look on my Instagram account, you can see how many planners I actually fit into it. So let me go ahead and grab all my planners and show you how I am carrying them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some of my like little accessory pouches and all the little goodies that I would normally carry with me if I were traveling, not every single day. So I made a little pouch for myself that had like little HEMA pins and flare buttons for photography. And then I have my wristlet, which is actually I keep my wallet in here. I keep my old credit cards in here. This is my wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this into one of the pouches as well. And then I have my Kindle, ta-da, in here. And I'm actually going to put my Kindle in one of these front pockets. And then this little pouch is going to hold my little Popo pocket printer, which I use for when I have gone traveling. I took this on my trip and printed out all those little miniature photos that I was showing on Instagram. So this is the pouch I carried in. That's the paper that goes with it, and I have an extra glue stick in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in this pouch, and this little guy is going to go in my front pocket here. Okay, so this is that pouch that I was mentioning to you earlier. It has nothing but library card pockets that I was using for listers. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. And I'm also putting in my listers book itself for May. That's going in here too, into this little front pocket here. And then finally, in this last pocket here on the inside, I'm putting in my little Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. It's a tool that I've been actually using it in my decorating. So I love having it with me. So I'm putting that in there as well. And then in the back pocket, you can do a couple of things. So I actually have 2 examples. So I have my Luna. This is a Foxy Fix traveler's notebook, and it's I have some standard size books, and it's what I set up for doing any kind of like art journaling or being creative. I have a bunch of like supplies in it. Here's my little washi sample holder. It's actually a dashboard that Hobby Lane made, and I just put strips of washi in it for fun. It's just really, all it is just full of a lot of decorating elements that I would use, not for planning, but more for actual decorating itself. So I have this, and I carried it with my other Foxy that has my list books in it. And so I'm kind of calling it like my creative journal supply Foxy. It's not really it's just all about being creative and having little supplies. So this little guy is going to fit back here, and then I had one little 6x6 paper pad, and I was going to fit that back there too. There, if I put it upright, that will probably work better. Okay, so inside I am putting my ginormous it's not that ginormous, but my big bag of planner decorating supplies is going in here. And then my little planner essentials is going in here as well. And then I have my memory keeping planner in here. And then I have my A5 original Filofax. That's going to go in here. And I actually have room. I'm going to move that over there. And I have room for one more planner. So I am going to take, this is my, I love this planner. Let me squish out a little bit more. This is a Franklin Covey. It's a Giada planner. It's in the classic size, which is equivalent to an A5. So I just, I built this planner for the creative workshop as an example, but now I'm in complete love with it, so I'm using it to be a vision planner. And so because the leather, it's a very expensive planner, I was kind of surprised at the price tag, but it is. I wanted to protect it, so I am using this bag that April made. Her account is Marine Parents. She does all of these amazing pouches, and from time to time she'll do custom listings where you can have some kind of custom product made. So I asked for a planner bag, and she made this for me, and I think I asked for it last year, so I've had it for a while. But this little, my little Giada planner is now going in here, so it's now nice and all snuggly. And I have this adorable little bookworm charm on him. I love this little charm so much. So this has got a planner in it now, and then that's going to be the last little planner to fit in this bag. So yeah, it's definitely a beefy bag now that it's got all this stuff in it, but look how much stuff you can put in it. It's crazy. It's a monster. And then the final awesome piece is my Reset Girl washi ring. And this guy, how I add him is I unscrew the little tab and hook him onto the D-ring, and now I have the whole thing all bagged up. How cool is that? So there is the awesome planner bag, and you just saw with your own two eyeballs how much stuff I fit this in here. Now, is it heavy? Yes, it's heavy. You don't have to put that much stuff in it, but it's really cool that you could put that much stuff in if you needed to. I mean, I just put 3 full-size planners in there, plus a stuffed bag of supplies in a smaller bag, plus my wallet, my Kindle, a printer, I have a Foxy notebook in the back. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Even if I just took out part of this, and let's just say I had one planner because I was being reasonable. Now it's definitely more roomy. You know, if you just wanted to take, sorry, there was a plane, it's a helicopter or a plane going overhead. So this would be far more reasonable, I think, to take one main planner and your supplies. I mean, that's probably more realistic for most people. I'm just got the kind of a crazy planner obsession going on, so I tend to bring more planners with me than I probably need to. But so anyway, that would be, this is much lighter, by the way, and you could definitely call that very reasonable. And this would be a great like carry-on so that you could actually work on the plane if you wanted to, and you have all your fun little goodies inside. I mean, that would be amazing. So this is my new planner bag, and I am just in love. I bought it for myself for my birthday, and I'm telling you, it was totally worth treating myself. So consider looking at diaper bags. I know a lot of women who have kids and have babies are like, oh yeah, we've been doing that for years. But consider looking into them again as a planner bag because they're so well made. A lot of them are like resistant to water and I mean, they're meant for heavy, rough and tough, you know, use. So your little planners will be nice and safe and secure inside. So I miss you guys so much, and I will be back to making videos more often because I miss it. I miss you guys. I will be back home very shortly, and there'll be more to come. Bye, everybody.